I wanted to make a quick update because I haven't posted a video in like a month, and that's kind of the right thing to do in that situation. And I have a few reasons for that, and the main one being college. I spoke about in one of my earlier updates that I'd be going to college and that things might change, so the scheduling of videos might be sporadic or whatnot. And that still kind of holds true in a stretch of the words, because I actually dropped all my classes at college, so I'm not in college anymore, I guess. That's just because, like, I originally went to college to be an engineer, and I decided that I didn't want to be an engineer anymore. So I went to my advisor. They were basically like, you're on your own because you don't want to be an engineer anymore, and we don't know how to help you. So I was like, alright, I guess I'm out. So I'm applying to different programs at different schools with hopefully more helpful counselors, or advisors, I guess, whatever you call them. Another thing that might cause my upload schedule to be a little bit more sporadic is that I'm applying to jobs, both part-time and full-time, because obviously I can't be picky, because right now I'm an 18-year-old college dropout. So, like, I'm taking what I can get. Another thing is Highlander. This could potentially be very beneficial for the channel, because it opens up a whole new realm of content for me. Like, I was streaming all my Highlander scrims that I had on my team, but that team disbanded, unfortunately. So I'm applying to a few more teams as either a demo main or a soldier main. I might consider subbing or ringing for a team, just depending on how I feel and like how the season goes and if I can get a main spot. And the content might change if I get onto a Highlander team, because I feel like once I'm in like the competitive scene, regardless of what it is, I'll have some authority to speak about like some of the more technical slash strategic sides of TF2. So that would be good, because I feel like I already have a lot of knowledge of the game. I've been playing it for a while, I've picked up a few things, but I don't feel like I have the authority to speak about any of it. So hopefully, like, competitive experience. I don't have anything against sixes, by the way. It's just like, it doesn't really tickle my fancy. But yeah, once I get some competitive experience, I'll feel like I'll have the authority to speak about it. And then some of the other content that I'd like to create or change, I'd like to continue the Interesting Mechanics series. Unfortunately, that's a very difficult thing to do, because the idea behind it is that it's talking about interesting mechanics that people have not already discussed on YouTube, which unfortunately, there's not a lot to that, and a lot of the stuff that people have not spoken about is because it's very hard to speak about. Like, one of the ideas I had recently is to talk about when you're playing Soldier, and you like shoot a rocket and it happens to land in between the tracks that the payload cart runs on normally. A lot of times, like, the splash damage will just disappear, or like sometimes you can see this on stairs in game. It just like won't work. I'd like to kind of delve into that and figure out why and release a video on that, but that's really hard to do because I don't know why the fuck it does it. I don't know how to code. I'm not a game designer. I don't know anyone at Valve, so it'd just take a lot of experimentation. And then quick clips. For the most part, they won't be changing. I gotta play around with the idea of, like, if I have a 15-second quick clip, I could just save, like, until I have, say, 10, and then just release, like, a 150-second quick clip montage, which I guess would just be 2.5 minutes of a montage. And then if I do start doing montages and stuff, that's gonna mean there's more editing, which would mean I could potentially release like behind the scenes videos if there was any remote sign of interest in that. And then some of the new stuff that I'd like to do aside from behind the scenes is like coffee talks, which the name and concept of it I'm still kind of trying to work out, but the idea behind it would be that I'm typically like a fairly slow speaker. Slow and thoughtful is what I've heard from a lot of my friends. So I don't really drink like coffee or caffeinated drinks that much, so when I drink coffee I start like going off. So I feel like that could be an interesting twist to just me talking about random funny stories of me and my dumbass friends doing dumb stuff. And then just, again, more informative stuff. and introducing my personality into some of that informative stuff, because a lot of my scripted videos, they've sounded very robotic-y as a kind of like style point, because I thought that'd be funny, but I don't think it was funny at all in hindsight. I think it was very boring. So hopefully I can stop doing that out of habit and start producing interesting and informative stuff. So I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching if you did. You probably didn't. I'm out. Bye bye.